Very well. So after dropping the truth bomb about the recent updates in Donny van de Beek linked to Arsenal, Joaquin Correa, we have some developments about Joaquin Correa in this episode, in this video, in whatever this what you call it as. Also, we're going to talk about what happened to Ruben Neves to Arsenal. Suddenly, why are Arsenal not going for anyone? What has happened? Like, Euros have come in, people are busy with football, and what happened? So we're going to talk about it, don't worry. We're also going to talk about Mikel Arteta open to selling Bernd Leno. We knew this, but still, there's an update about that as well. Of course, we can talk about Joaquin Correa, Lucas Torreira in this episode, Matt Ryan, and of course certain figures and stats about Joaquin Correa, and of course Arsenal that you might not like. I did not. Personally, I did not. Alright, so yeah, let's just jump into the first aspect of the video that we have is for you. According to Telefootball, Arsenal are set to make an opening offer for Ruben Neves later this week as Xhaka closes in on a switch to Syria. The official offer has not yet arrived from Arsenal's point of view, but Ruben Neves is waiting, and so are Arsenal fans. Arsenal, do something, bruh. Do something. What the hell? Anyways, talking about more different stuffs, let's talk about Mirror Football coming up with an update. They say that Arsenal boss Mikel Arteta is open to selling Bernd Leno this summer. If the Emirates recruitment team can find him a new number one, who could take the place of Bernd Leno? Leno has still 2 years to run on the deal. He penned in North London and will be available for a similar price or slightly less. So Cesc Fabregas was asked in a Q&A what was Arsene Wenger's greatest strength. So Cesc Fabregas reacted to it. He said, too many great traits to pick only one. The quality of his trainings and the willingness to always attack and play the beautiful football that we all like, one of a kind and always with a limited budget. Opens up a lot of things. Yeah? Well, did you know Arsenal had the 9th best attack last season and the 3rd best defense? So where exactly should Arsenal, that opens up a lot, that where exactly should Arsenal invest in. But moving on, let's talk about this Lazio striker. I mean, I've heard a lot. Okay, I've really heard a lot, and I think I don't have it in me to actually give you a lot about it. So let me give you a little bit of piece of my peace of mind. So according to Jorge Baravail, he says that Arsenal have showered interest in Lazio's Joaquin Correa and have already made enquiries. For now, they are far off in the valuation of the player. Lazio want 35 million euros. Okay, 35 million euros. That's one of the source. Yeah, one of the source that tells me that. So okay, no problem. But is that it? Seriously, is that it? That may not be the case, because according to calciomercato.com, Arsenal have made an offer of 17 million pounds, close to 20 million euros, but Lazio wants somewhere around 26 million pounds for the Argentinian. They're seeking 30 million euros for him, and anything below that for now looks like an insult, you know. Yeah, that is what it is. So Joaquin Correa versus the big teams, the ended season 2020-2021, ladies and gentlemen. Well, we are definitely going to get in a certain important aspects of his goal tally last season. So last season versus the big teams in Serie A and of course the Champions League, he had an assist versus Sassuolo, assist versus Dortmund, assist versus Juventus, goal versus Atalanta, goal versus Bayern, goal versus Juventus, and 2 goals versus AC Milan. 57% of his goals and assists were against big teams, is what we know about him. That's the only thing what we know about him. So here's a little bit of detailed stats that Giles Grimandi shared on his official Twitter. He says that, look, if you can see here, 2018-2019, he scored 5 goals and 6 assists and has 5 yellow cards. So the next season he was a bit more disciplined, got more goals, played less games, yes, compared to what he played in 2018-2019, got more goals and got less assists, but that still is equal to 11 goals and assists. Next season, again, 11 goals and assists, but he was definitely not disciplined, got 2 yellow cards and 1 red card. Do you guys believe that he should be the striker? Like when we bought Aubameyang, should he be the striker next? You can see goals scored, shots on target, big chances, expected goals. He's not even got the per 90 expected goals. He doesn't generally the expected goals. The goal score should be more than expected goals, but that's low. So 3 seasons, he has only 11 goals and assists. I don't know why Arsenal are being even linked with this guy. I mean, I don't know. And if you can see the assist total, expected assists, it's even below than expected assists. XG build up, key passes, it's less than 1. God damn it, per 90. He's not the player that Arsenal should look into. Total passes, oh my god, 25.64. Passes into the final third. Passes into the box. Oh my god. No, this is not the player that Arsenal should even think about. For a striker, no. This is not the right guy. You could actually go and check out the videos, even on online. You won't be impressed. I wasn't impressed. I don't know if you're still impressed with it. You guys are bozos for sure. And also, according to another source, that is Messaggero IT, they believe that Arsenal took the first steps to contract with Joaquin Correa, to contact Correa. Arsenal's initial valuation is 20 million euros. But Lazio does not want to accept less than 30 million euros. 30 million euros is what they're looking out to get out from the one, the only Joaquin Correa. Well, talking about a very bad start, you might not like it, but it is what it is. You know, we all know what Arteta is desperate to bring his own players in the transfer market. And, well, let's see. Let's talk about that. Excluding the free agents, Arsenal have signed 30 players since 2013, but have never made a profit on a single one of them. Not even one of them. The last player to sign and to be sold on for more money than they paid was Olivier Giroud, who was originally bought in for 2012. While the Frenchman joined Chelsea in a deal worth 18 million euros, actually double the amount that Arsenal actually gave him for. But this is far as Lucas Perez, Gabriel Paulista, Lucas Podolski, all departures for pennies. And now more are going out for pennies. Granit Xhaka, we paid 40 million for Borussia Mönchengladbach, but we're right now selling him to Roma for 17 million pounds. Arsenal not making the money enough, not getting the right players, but more importantly, it is why you need to succeed, and that's the only reason why that improves the value of your squad and the players that you are about to sell. Moving on, if Arsenal don't hurry, they won't get Matt Ryan also, because Celtic boss Ange Postecoglou could turn to Matt Ryan as his first signing for Celtic. Well, Ryan has fallen out of favour at Brighton. Everyone knows that Arsenal, he would want to come back to Arsenal, but there's a problem going on at Scotland. Of course, Celtic, with only out of favour Vasilas Barkas and Scott Bain as experienced keepers. Postecoglou wants to bring a new number 1 for next season, Matt Ryan. Postecoglou picked Ryan for the 2014 World Cup, and he maintained his position for the Aussies Asian Cup triumph the following year. He would want to bring him. He would definitely want to bring him. Let's see. Matt Ryan goes which way? We don't know at all. For sure we don't know. Moving on, so talking about the one, the only Lucas Torreira, his link with Fiorentina is back. Well, it looks like, according to Sport Witness, they say that Fiorentina could make a move for Lucas Torreira this summer again. And that's according to Corriere dello Sport, who say that the idea of a move in this transfer window cannot be ignored. They explain that Fiorentina are keen to bolster their midfield in this window and are eyeing a couple of signings to do just that. Sergio Oliveira is at the top of their list, but he's not the only profile they are considering, and there is a list of several possible targets. Now, Italian side are constantly working and continue to look around at who may be available and want to have several plans and several different options, so they are not caught out at all. Fiorentina could offer him a return to Italy, and there'll be a change of scenery since a lot of problems in his life. Moving on, so what about Joe Willock? When Joe the Blow Willock is being wanted by Newcastle. Well, according to chroniclelive.co.uk, they believe that there is an increasing confidence Newcastle would want Joe Willock, with the sources feeling that there is a willingness on the Arsenal side to do a deal at the right price. Now, Steve Bruce has pressed Newcastle to go all in for Joe Willock. There is a suggestion that on Arsenal, they would actually look to get more than 20 million pounds to even start the negotiations for Joe Willock. I think this could be an Iwobi. Didn't come to bite us, but still. Jamie Carragher had said something about Ben White. He says, watching him, it's not just the defending. I mean, on the ball, we talk about modern day defenders. You have to come out from the back and play out from the back. But his range of passing, especially his long passing, is something which stood out. Trust me, none of the Arsenal centre backs without David Luiz can do that. So that is a good trait. That's all I'm saying. Moving on, so Dean James has said something about, he's a freelance sports writer, has something to say about Yves Bissouma. He says that Arsenal have had a boost whilst firming up their pursuit in Yves Bissouma, as he is showing an unwillingness to move so far up north, with Leicester reportedly showing interest in the player. So doesn't want to move up north. Arsenal is the place that he wants to be. That's what we want to know, don't we? So with this, I'd like to end this episode. I'll see you in the next one. Thank you so much for tuning in. If you seek daily Arsenal content, best place to be. If you like this video, hit that like button. Helps my channel to grow, and it's a big support that you can provide. Apart from that, if you want to support, take the memberships of this channel, and of course, one of the best things that you could do is super chat if you want to support me. But if you want to do that without spending money, hit that like button. If you didn't like the video, hit that dislike button. If you want to comment, let me know what you think about Joaquin Correa. I'm not impressed with the striker at all, and I really don't believe, because these news are not coming from a very concrete source, so I don't believe it 100% at all. So that's what my take is on the Joaquin Correa situation. So I'll see you in the next one. Cheers.